Master J, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. We can talk it right now. Let's talk about it. We can talk it right now.
People talk about positive talk, people talk about negative, people talk about future talk, people talk about the past, people talk about you and I talk, people talk about everything, please talk about me, talk about progressive, people talk about retrogressively, you talk about good and bad, whatever talk is free.
Let's talk about it. We can talk it right now. Let's talk about it. We can talk it right now.
Master J, let's talk about it show.
Hello viewers, it's Talk About It Show. I'm Humble Johnson, your moderator. Mary in the house.
Hi.
Smith Udoka in the house.
Hi viewers.
Alright, we're gonna be looking into a topic. What's the difference between men and women? I mean character difference between men and women. So we start with the lady, ladies confess, huh? Mary, let's go. Tell us what you know about that.
Okay, thank you. Actually, we know biologically men and women are different, but in the characteristic aspects, I think we're also different to an extent.
Okay.
Because the men they think straight, They are focused on a specific thing, and that's what they are focused on. But women they think very wild, like very broad. Their mind is everywhere, like. A woman could have plan A, plan B, plan C, even to the extent of D. Okay. But men, they are just focused on a thing.
All right, thank you. Just like you said, plan A, plan B, plan C, plan D. And we're going to pause you.
Please don't remove it don't take it out of context.
No, it's still...
Because it's like it's...
No, you are still in. Let me just stop in plan D. Let's go let's go straight also to ask our brother Smith Udoka what he think about what you just said. Just like we say, I mean, character difference between men and women. So, what do you have to say?
All right, thank you. Straight up to the point.
Straight to the point, Daddy.
All right, biologically, you understand. Everybody knows that men are different from the women. Based on men, we have P under something. You understand what I mean? Then in terms of women have V.
That is PP now. No, PP. People party.
People
like that.
Understand? It's not PVC. You understand what I mean?
People's party.
Okay, I understand. Based on biological
When they
aspects.
party together, you will understand.
I don't know why you guys are laughing. You understand? I want to repeat myself. You understand what I mean? Based on biological aspects.
Don't go there. Just go straight to the point. We heard you, sir. So okay.
Okay, in terms of characteristics, you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Men are more logical. You understand? Men are also very, very analytical. You understand? Also, men are very, very rational in their thinking. You understand? While women, they are very, very intuitive. You understand? Right. They are also very, very holistic. You understand? Women are very, very creative. And also, they are very, very integrative.
All right. I think we're going to handle that. All those your vocabulary that you mentioned, we'll come back to you to
add. Very simple.
We are coming back in details. Okay. Let's handle this situation while I go back to Madi. Madi, please, can you expatiate when you say men think straight and women think that wide? So, can you expatiate it in details?
Okay, let me make some clarity. Okay, I said a woman could have A, B, C as a plan. Okay, let me say, like in a home, you see a woman, she's attending to the baby, removing pampers, she's in the kitchen, she's doing laundry, she's even still attending to her husband. But a man is just like, I'm working, that's what I can do. I cannot deviate myself to attend to something else. Like, they are just like one place at a time. But a woman could like do several things at a time and still come out successfully in doing those plenty things. So our mind is very wild, very broad.
I'm going to stop you there. It all depends, but we'll go into more details in that aspect. While I come back to my brother, Pastor Smith, you have heard what she just said now. Now I'm coming back to all that your vocabulary that you have expatiated here. I want you to, in details, can you please cover shirt when you mean women? They think you say
They are
narrative,
creative. Women are
creative,
creative. Yeah.
and
They are holistic. You know.
holistic and all that. Just in brief, with 1 minute, and other side of it, we are not going to tag this only on women aspect because for me, I think there are some men that have the mindset of women, and they talk too much, even more than women. And there are some women also that they have the nature of men. So when we are talking about men, women, we should have that mind at the back of our mind. There's negative and positive aspect of it. So brief us in details regarding of that.
Okay. Thank you. You know. Um. Meanwhile, I'm forgot about the way I'm explaining these things. Okay. I don't want us to be too serious. You understand what I mean? And if you watch in the world today, you understand. You get some women now we be say they think like men. You understand what I mean? And get some men that thinks like women. And for me personally, you know, it's all about the gene. You know what I'm saying? Man? Get women that normally they have, you don't understand, they have everything as a woman. But inside their gene, they think like a man. You understand what they think like a man?
They behave
and
like
they,
men.
and they don't want people to refer them as women. You understand what they want people to be seeing them as a man. That's why some of the women you see them like one day they will tie this thing, all this place. You don't understand what I mean?
I understand.
I don't know what. Then the package here as men.
Oh.
But for me, if I see you as a woman and you are behaving that way, I will be addressing you like a man. You understand what I mean? I will address you like a man. I will be seeing you like a man. But if also I see a man that behaving like a woman, you understand what I mean? That have the characters of a woman in him. Maybe some women, you know that women gossip. You understand what I mean? Men are not supposed to be gossiping like women. But if I see a man gossiping, I will be seeing you as a woman also altogether. That is my own. That is my own.
Some men gossip people more than women.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like if you're a man, if I notice you're a man, you behave like woman, you talk like woman, you gossip like woman, I'll be addressing you like a woman. You understand what I mean?
Okay. I think you
based on the question that you asked me.
Can you hold on a while? I think you have clarified us in details, but not in full. But I'm still going to come back to you because of our time. Let's handle this situation while we come back to Maddie. Maddie, you are making a point. While I told you you are still going to expatiate in details regarding of when you talk about men think that straight and women also think that wide. Then I asked you to expatiate it. You are trying to brief or kind of brief us in details. But I want you to, can you kind of personalize this now? Can you personalize based on experience? Do you have any experience?
Come again with the last statement.
I am not going to come, brother. We are discussing. She said I should come. If I should come here, viewers are watching. I don't get that.
No, oh God. Come again. I meant you should repeat what you just said.
Okay,
you not go again. Don't even come.
How can I repeat?
Go again.
Now she want me to return back the comment.
Wait. You mean that you should come again with your statement?
Okay.
Not the other come again. You are thinking inside of.
Do you know about the other come again?
No.
Do you know it?
There's one.
Imagine. Later they will say it is women that has. The last time you were saying it's women that is having that kind of see your negative thing.
Calm down.
You need to repeat yourself.
Excuse me, my brother. Your gene is men gene. No go and support.
It's not the thing of gender here.
Okay. You shouldn't use that word. You should repeat.
Any of it.
So if I should come here, everybody will run away. I might shout even when coming. So let's go straight to the point.
You're very, very funny.
All right, let's go back to the stage. So what do you have to say about that? Now, you see your nature now. I will not compare or contrast, if I should say it, because if I'm closer to you as a friend, I will not detect and discover who you are. So when you don't know the other side of it, of the other person, you cannot explain more in details about that person until you have anything that interacts or have anything in common that can make you to have experience of this person.
You said I should personalize it. Okay, there was something it was saying like some women behaves like men and some men behaves like women. And you were talking about some women even tie their balls so that they will look like that's the aspect of lesbianism. You understand? So, not only lesbians even behave that way, we still have some ladies, they can never be lesbians, but they behave like they have these characteristics of men, these men built up in them. You understand? So they still behave the way men behave, not because they are lesbians. Even some women, sorry, some men aren't gays, they are not gays, but they even behave worse than women. You understand? So it is just something that is in them. That's like in nature, according to you, you said gene, yeah, something like that, nature. Even some were trained that way. They are training. Some people got some military training and they behave in certain ways like that. So okay, personalizing it, I won't say I don't like talking too much about myself, but let me bring up myself in this scenario. I am this kind of person that I will always open up. I will always open up when I'm being offended, or if it comes to something that that is argumentative. I will have to like open up and be straight. This is it, and this is it. I will be straight to you. So I would like to like settle things there and let it be, like let it go. That's my kind of person. So you might say in your own kind of differentiation, you could say I behave like a guy. Maybe, I'm not sure. Maybe you can tell me that, but I don't know. But I don't really like. I'm not that kind of that the other aspect you're talking about.
All right,
Okay, okay.
all right. I think because of our time, I just think it's more interesting and educative. So I think we still have to look into this some other time and see how we're going to handle the situation regarding of men in difference and women in difference based on our differences. So Smith Udoka, how do you, if I should come back to you to in order to summarize, what encouragement being a man thinking straight that you are and you like go straight to the point, and there are some men that you say that they talk like women, that means talkative, and they gossip, right? So in summary, what encouragement do you have to give to those men that you think they have to be up to a man?
Please.
Based on the same differences we talk about, I said we go straight to the negative and positive. We still now have to understand that there is also a man that also gossip like women, in that being thinking straight, and also the other side of women thinking wide. So what encouragement do you have to give to those men that you and I know that you can encourage based on that other side of negative mindset? In thinking,
No,
in
no, no.
thinking
You
difference.
mean how we're going to handle the character differences
Definitely.
between men and women, right? Is that what you mean?
No.
You are getting me wrong. I said those men that are negative from men they supposed to be, that think like a woman.
okay.
What encouragement do you have to offer them?
No, for
In
me.
brief, in
No,
brief.
you know the reason why I found it a little bit hard to get your question, because you are speaking like an American.
Look at this man. Go straight to the point.
You're speaking like an American, so like I was
Are you
like
an
kind of
Americana?
cracking.
Oh yeah, my mama.
Your mama where?
Mama,
From
my
where?
mama
He's
me
not
all
from
over.
America.
Which from where?
No, calm down. No, calm down. It's all packages. Forget about this thing.
Nobody is not from America. All Mwapo. Okay, I'll continue. Viewers, which one know the end? Okay, what I go. So, based on what you're trying to say here, my word of advice for those men that behaves like women is, I understand what I mean. And even though it's from their gene, or maybe they are learning, they need to behave like a man. Do you understand? Talk like a man, reason like a man. You cannot be a man and will be gossiping like women. You understand what I mean? You cannot be a man and will be gossiping like a woman. You cannot be a man, you'll be dressing like a woman.
Exactly.
Then you cannot be a woman, then you'll be acting like a man. You understand what I mean? So know yourself as a woman and let men know they are men.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Okay, let's talk about this. Maddie, I'm going to bring this question to you. How are we going to handle our character differences between men and women?
In a relationship, you mean?
Both relationship and also marital and all that.
Okay. Men behave differently, women behave differently, even if there's some crack in our explanation or in the nature itself. So, as a woman, I think you should study the man you're with. Like, study the man, know the negative side, know the positive side. Make use of both the negative and the positive side, because everything has their advantage. You understand? So you make use of both the negative side and the positive side, vice versa. Even the man, you study the woman and see the negative side, positive side. Take advantage of, and you also make sure the part that is like something you cannot tolerate. There's a way you could like manage, and there's a way you could correct that person to change this aspect or that aspect to be able to fit in. So I think that will help a lot in a relationship.
Okay, I think you've said it well, and I think I agree with you. Smintu Doga, to round it up, what do you have to add on what she said?
I concur with what our beautiful sister said. You understand, as a man, we need to study our partners. You understand what I mean? Try to know the good side and the bad side of the person. As a woman, then make sure you use all her own characteristics. No one is perfect in life. You understand what I mean? Study the negative parts, study the positive parts, and then make sure you make good positive use of it. You understand what I mean? To improve your relationship, to improve your office places, to improve your group, because we all have weaknesses. You understand what I mean? In all our weaknesses, there lies our strength. So use every characteristics of your own partners and make the best out of it.
All right. Thank you very much, Brother Smith and Sister Maddie. We have all said it well. And our viewers, you have heard it all. See you in next episode. This is Talk About It show. See you guys. Bye for now. Bye. Peace out from them.
Yeah, one love.
Are you going to shoot
Be
anybody?
good.
Master J, let's talk about it show.
Let's talk about it. We can talk it right now. Let's talk about it. We can talk it right now.
People talk about positive, people talk about negative, people talk about future, people talk about the past, people talk about you and them, talk about everything. Please talk about me, talk about progressive, people talk about retrogressively, you talk about good and bad, whatever talk is free.
Let's talk about it. We can talk it right now. Let's talk about it. We can talk it right now.
Master J, let's talk about it show.